For part 3 of Launch a Challenge in a Day. I have been going live all day on the 22nd, and we've got a challenge coming up next week. And so I have just been working through getting all the pieces launched, getting the funnel together, getting the videos edited. I'm going to be getting the ads live next, and so I had to do it anyway, and I thought it may be worth capturing it as I went through it. So if you guys have questions, I'll be looking at the chat here. Happy to answer any questions about what we're doing, or if you have suggestions on how to do some stuff better, that is fine too. But yeah, we're going to dive into it. I'm going to show you kind of what we've done. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, you can go check those out. And they're very long. We're doing this in real time, but I think that's at least for me, I've watched a few YouTube videos where I've just watched someone do something in real time. It does take a long time, but you get to kind of see all the pieces of it. It's not just how to do this one little thing really well. You can actually see, the whole process together. So if you're interested, join us. This is going to be fun. So we're going to jump into it. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. And I think, everything looks like it's streaming right. Okay, cool. So I have started out, we used Notion. Quick recap of what we've done so far. We used Notion to create a project where we outlined everything we were going to be doing. We said we would be editing some videos. So in this, basically just processing everything, right? So before this, we had recorded some footage for ads, for landing page, for an upsell video, for thank you page. And we've just gone through it. We've been checking these things off. We've got to finish up this thank you page next, thank you page video next. And then we've been working our way through the funnel. We did all of this, was done already in part 2 mostly. And then we set up the private group on Tribe for the challenge. And we went through, I created some graphics, and then I'm going to do the email automation and the ad. So in this video, we're going to be wrapping this video up here, and we're going to get that up to Vimeo. And then we are going to set up some email automation, and then finally set up the ads on Facebook. And if we have time, TikTok. I'm doubtful we'll get to TikTok. I'm trying to keep these sessions to an hour and a half or 2 hours at the most. But yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. So let's jump in from top to bottom. Always, it's how we arrange our Notion docs. Most important at the top, least important at the bottom. So let's start with that. Got to get a video. So I'm going to actually jump over and share Premiere. Again, if you have any questions, you're welcome to drop them in the comments here. Even if you're watching the replay, feel free to post a comment. I will see those, and we'll get back to you if I'm able. Okay, so we've got this video here. This is the thank you video, and I think I just dropped it, just did the intro, and I added that color corrector from what I did in the first 2 parts. Same things, I just kind of added in. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Oops. Let's start at the beginning. Awesome. We are so excited to see you inside the challenge.
We are going to be hosting our challenge inside the Kingdom Messenger website. This will be our hub for the 3 days that we spend together. This is where you'll go to watch live trainings, any of the replays of sessions, as well as access any resources we mentioned during our 3 days.
Click the link below to create your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back to this page. Let's do these little cuts right here that we were doing before. I do this little step thing where basically we cut page. After you create your account. Oh, unfortunately, we want to cut that right in there so that the audio should start and the video should kind of go. After you create your account, take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. This is where all the attendees from the challenge are going to be posting throughout the event.
Tell us a little bit about your message and who you feel called to reach with that message.
And I'll probably I won't really do the zoom in and out. I think I just already said that. It's been a long day, so if I'm repeating myself, appreciate the grace for it. Let's see. lastly, check your email for all challenges. Okay. I'm turning this down just a little bit. It's a little loud. Got a sleeping baby in the next room, so. All right. So that should get us. Well, if you have any questions throughout the challenge, you can email us at help@kmwsupport.com. Let's bring this up. Okay.
Now, let's get your message launched.
That, I don't know if that was the best take, but that is the face that I'm pulling at the end of this video. Perfect. Oh, well. This is the very end of the funnel, so I'm going to let it go. Okay, so what we did here, when we're doing these videos, we create a video for every step. So we're basically like we're walking people through the entire process. And what I like to do here is we've just basically explained this. You guys can go and check out the funnel if you know in the script for this if you want to copy it or use adapt it for yourselves. But we tend to just say, hey, you're in. We're confirming that they're in, and then the second thing we want to do is just tell them what to do next. And then also once they're in the group, we want to encourage them to go live. And this makes a huge difference when we ask people to comment, to drop it, and introduce themselves. People actually do it. They watch these videos. From what I've seen, when we don't ask for this, we get almost no engagement. So you got to ask at every step, and that's how our process goes. What I'm going to do, and I need to kind of switch to a different screen share here. So unfortunately, it is a little bit painful to go back and forth each of these times. So let's do, I'm going to bring this up and go to Chrome here. All right. So I think I am not signed in here. Let's refresh this, make sure I'm not signed in. Perfect. I'm going to close this. And then I use a tool called CleanShot Pro. Highly recommend it. CleanShot X, I think, for Mac. So this is a screen capturing tool. I use it all the time. If you guys are interested in it, I will drop a link. No affiliate or anything like that, but you can check that out if you're on a Mac. If you're not, I don't know. I think there's a PC version. Is there? I don't think there is, but there's probably some really cool app for PCs. I don't know. But this is amazing. It's just, if you do a lot of Loom type videos, screen recordings, if you're working remotely, take screenshots, things like that, this has just got some really powerful features. So just introduce you how I'm going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to drag. Now you can't see, you're just going to see me recording it, but I actually need to make this screen as close to 1920 by 1080 because I'm going to zoom in so it's nice and huge for people. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Command R. And I'm going to record. I'm not going to record any audio. Did not record microphone. And there we go. So I'm going to hit record. So what's a funny name that we can use? Michael Scott. Michael at DunderMifflin.com. And PW for Michael. Office references. Okay, so that's going to be the process. And then you're going to scroll in here and say, hello. I'm excited to be here. Can't wait to meet you all on the Zoom call next week. I'm currently working on a message about a paper company. I know this is kind of silly. Launch my TikTok TikTok account. Okay, so this is really silly. I get it. And I'm going to hit publish here. Now I'm going to go in and delete this immediately. I'm just going to kind of scroll through this, and we can heart something. We can comment and so forth. I'm going to just do one here where I'm going to go over to the content and scroll down and say, welcome to the challenge. You know, join the favorite Facebook group. So I click on this, click over to Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all this footage and kind of cut this up there. So, and that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm going to say here. So that's good. Let's go ahead and stop that. That's a very long clip, but I'm going to drag that into Premiere now. So it's kind of a weird way to show it to you guys. That's just basically a screen share inside of a screen share. So let's go back to Premiere, and I'm going to grab the recording here. We're going to drop it into the footage folder so it's all in the same spot. Staying extra organized with the stuff is very, very helpful. I'm going to move this into the footage folder. I know you can't see anything just yet. Oh, because I'm not even sharing that. Okay, now I'm just going to go to the side here and drag this guy in. There's no audio. And I want to definitely make sure that it's above the the color treatment here, because we don't want it looking weird. So if I put this below, you'll see there it kind of like goes yellow. Okay, and then what I'll do, see, this is what I was afraid of, is the aspect ratio is a little off. So let's see if we can just kind of zoom this in. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and look at, did I spell Mifflin right? Dunder. Yeah, it's L-I-N. I use this as my example. I don't know if anybody's going to get it. So we're going to go like create your account. I'm just going to have this go all the way to there, to there. Okay, that's a good spot. So, and then what I may do is just I'm going to drag this over to the place where I need it, and then I may speed this up because it's a little slow. To see you inside the challenge.
We are going to be hosting our challenge inside the Kingdom Messenger website. This will be our hub for the 3 days that we spend together. This is where you'll go to watch live trainings, any of the replays of sessions, as well as access any resources we mentioned during our 3 days.
Click the link below to create your account. You'll also get this link below to create your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back to this page. After you... Okay, so we have to get all the way to where I click the button. Okay, and then I'm going to just, so in Premiere, you can right click, speed duration. Let's do 150%. Let's do 200 actually. Speed duration. Okay, so this is going to just be like twice the speed. Your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back to this page. Let's go even faster. It's just, typing is never fun to watch on screen. Let's go 300. To create your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back to this page. In case you can't get back. Now kind of coming back to that. Let's just cut in on the beginning part here and then go a little longer. To create your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back. It just ends. So what I'm going to do is like right when... Actually going to hit cut that, and then this one I'm going to just go back to regular page because it goes so fast you can't even see the... In case you can't get back to this page. Let's go all the way to that. In case you can't get back to this page. After you create your account, take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion. So now we need to find the clip where I'm introducing myself as Michael Scott. Here we go. So this obviously is like very long, and I actually like the fact that this is kind of zoomed in. because we really want to show attention to that. So I'm kind of going to move this up and around here. See if I can center that. Yeah. That's nice. So we'll go like that. And I do want to get that publish, and then it kind of goes out, and then I can see it there. So that's a good little section. I think I'm gonna do the same thing where I kind of cut the beginning part, and we'll go speed duration. Let's do 300. Okay, so he said, I say this here. After you create your account, take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. This is where all the attendees from the challenge are going to be posting throughout the event. Okay, so I do want this like a lot faster. Let's go speed duration. Let's do like 500%. Take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. There's a long section here where I was thinking about what to say. See, there's like, that's why this is, let's just delete it. That's why we can edit. So take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. This is where all the attendees from the challenge are. And this is a little painful to get that mouse. I just need to see like the last little bit of that. Oops. Take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. This is where all the attendees from the challenge are going to be posting throughout the event. That's perfect. Timing. Posting throughout the event.
Tell us a little bit about your message and who you feel called to reach with that message.
Lastly, check your email for all challenge announcements. And be sure to check. I wish I had a cool like spam and junk folder as well. Let's do this. Let's just do like a giant. Lastly, check your email for challenge announcements. Shrink that back. Okay. Lastly, check your email for all challenge announcements. And be sure to check your spam and junk folder as well. If you have any questions throughout the challenge, you can email us. Another one. Email us help at KMW. Oh, I think I'll do KMWsupport.com. Let's capitalize that. You know what? I feel like these are too tall. If you have any questions throughout the challenge, you can email us at help@k. And just slow down that fade in. At help@kmwsupport.com.
Now.
So, and then when we're like this, I'm just going to drag this to the end. So it's.
Now, let's get your message launched.
And let's fade that. Fade. Kind of a funny ending, but okay. I can live with all of that. There's no music. I think I should drop music in. Let's just pull. We're not even gonna be creative with the music. Thank you. Oh, TikTok, I can close that. I don't need that. Music. Let's just get back to our stream here. Make sure no one's got any questions. All right. So this one, we did use this remix function. And I'm just going to shrink this back. I wonder if I can just like undo remix, because I think this revert remix. Perfect. Now I'm going to turn the music from my stream off for a second. But I don't know if it's loud or too soft. I'm afraid of it being too loud, so I put it pretty quiet. But
we're so excited to see you inside the challenge.
We are going to be hosting our our challenge inside the Kingdom Messenger website.
Okay, I think we need something right there. I just realized. Oh, we have a really cool graphic for this. If I can find it. Sorry, all of my shortcuts on my computer just disappeared. Oh, that's not helpful. So let's go to we have a laptop mock-up for this. So I'm just trying to reuse stuff that we've done before. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. And in fact, we'll go over to Figma. Let's see if we can find it. It's going to be in this community. There's about 100 things in here. I'm looking for a laptop. There it is. Perfect. I'm just going to export just this. So if you just click on one item and export it to the, well, what I really want is the home screen. This will be fine for now. Oh, I wasn't sharing the screen again. Okay. Let's go back here. July 20, here we go. We'll say,
we are going to be hosting our challenge inside the Kingdom Messenger website.
Let's close this. Okay, and then we'll kind of need to make we'll stack a little, let's grab our treatment. Let's grab, let's zoom that in a bit. I don't know why it's so tiny over here. Let's get that bigger. And let's put a little zoom on it, why don't we? So all you do is you drop a little keyframe right there. We go to the end, drop another keyframe here, and we're just going to add just a little bit. So it's going to go from maybe and then we can jump from that and to that. That's probably going to be a little too much. Just go 25. And then what you want to do, I don't need any of that. Sorry, guys. The screen share requires me to hit screen share twice. So I'll watch the comments. If I'm talking about pointing all these cool things out to you and you can't see anything, just let me know. Anyway, there we go. So that's what I've been doing. I just did a little zoom there, so it kind of fades up. And all we want to do is make sure that the keyframes are set to the very end of the frame, so it feels like it's just moving the whole time it's on screen.
Kingdom Messenger website. This will be our.
And I'm going to add the text there for, just with the URL, just to people. Kingdom Messenger.tv. And let's drop this font size a little bit. Let's put this further down. And let's move this guy, the roadmap of the graphic here. Let's just move it up. Just a hair. This isn't necessary. Kingdom Messenger. It's always good to check your spelling.
Inside.
And I'm going to fade this up.
The Kingdom Messenger website. This will be our hub for the 3 days that we spend together. This is where you'll go to watch live trainings, any of the replays of sessions, as well as access any resources we mentioned during our 3 days.
Click the link below to create. Let's just go ahead and zoom this in because we're going to need some sort of jump cut here just to make that interesting. I don't think I did my little magical thing. There we go.
3 days.
Click the link below to create your account. You'll also get this link sent to you in an email in case you can't get back to this page. After you create your account, take a minute to introduce yourself in the discussion tab. This is where all the attendees from the challenge are going to be posting throughout the event.
Tell us a little bit about your
This is great.
message and who you feel called to reach with that message.
Lastly, music's a little loud here, so I'm going to pull this back. Check your email for all challenge announcements, and be sure to check your spam and junk folder as well. If you have let's do that again for me. Just zoom in, tilt up a bit. So we'll do lastly,
that message.
lastly. And you see I made a little mistake there, is that there's a little bit of black. I don't know if you can see that on the screen share. A little bit of black.
Email for all challenge announcements. And be sure to check your spam and junk folder as well. If you have any questions throughout the challenge, you can email us at help@kmwsupport.com.
Now, let's get your message launched.
Actually worked pretty well with the music. Not gonna lie.
Now, let's get your message.
So she says launched, and I kind of wanted to be like.
Now, let's get your message launched.
So you see the little waveforms there? We're just lining.
Launched.
And a little bit back.
Message launched.
Actually, it can be a little after.
Message launched.
And I always like to do a little swell.
Launched.
That's a little fast.
Launched.
And then we can fade from there. And I think I'm just going to grab the ending of this one. Don't reinvent the wheel. And just paste it there. All right. And we just drop all this up a little bit over here. And because of that, I got this. I don't need to do that crossfade there. I will just do this to right here. And we're going to go so, and then we just want to set, why is this kind of shifted down? Let's say, oh, I had this problem last time. Text. This is such a strange, something going on with this. You know what? I'm just going to delete it. Let's just grab this one. It seems to work fine. I'll say create your accounts below. Let's bring it back just a hair like this. Make sure that's centered vertically. And off we go. So let's just do this fade here. So we go. And that just kind of holds for a little bit while the music fades out. Okay, let's watch it real quick, and then we'll call this done.
Let's get your message launched.
If we're being picky, which we always try to be.
Launched.
I think all of this can come in.
Launched.
Okay. That will work. There's a gap right there. What's going on? Oh, gaps are the worst because now I have to grab all of this. Oh, man. I was talking a whole lot on part 1. This is my 3rd video for the day, so the commentary is going to be less exciting. Okay, there's the spot fixed. I don't think we messed anything else up too much. One little check for that I found, so you can hit the down and up arrow. Just look at all your transitions really quick. So I hit the down arrow, down arrow, down arrow. There, check, 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 check. There's no gaps. So you saw there was like a gap there. And so that way you just double check all that. So thank you page, this is our final video, export. Let's head over, we're gonna have outputs, thank you video, perfect, send that off. Let's flip back to the, we're gonna flip back to the browser. So if you guys are joining us, a couple people on here, we have been doing this is the 3rd part of a series where I'm just launching an entire challenge today. And so we have to do this anyway. I just thought it would be a great opportunity to basically show how I'm doing a lot of this stuff. And so let me jump over to my browser. we've got a quick to-do list we've been working our way through. Let me zoom this in a bit so you guys can see it better. And so we've been working through all of these items today. So if you're interested in how we built the funnel out, how we did the automation, any of that, you can go check that out. So we've edited it. We're going to upload this to Vimeo, and we're going to add it to the funnel. And I'm going to leave some of these blank, and I'll come back over the weekend and finish those up. Thank you video. That's the one we're talking about right now. And then we're going to move over to, so this finishes up the video section for now. And then we can, we'll wrap it from there. Let's bring our background music back up. So that video is, that's already done. It's already exported. Let's go to Vimeo. And I'm going to need to make a thumbnail graphic. So I've just got to turn my AC back on because it's a little warm in here. It says it's 79 degrees in here. Start sweating. Okay, let's let this upload. July outputs. Thank you video. Here it comes. And let's go into Figma, and we're going to do the final. This is going to be called thank you. Thank you, thumb. Important next steps. Watch for important next steps. I think I'm going to switch this over to Geomanist and go bold. Just because I'm kind of thinking some of the people are going to be on. And let's just. Can we underline? Oh, we can. Watch for important next steps. Honestly, is anyone going to notice that this thumbnail is it's the same? We recorded them right after each other. So if you guys won't tell, I won't tell. And I'm going to just use the thumbnail from the other video as far as the screenshot goes. Yeah, we are really cutting corners tonight to get this out the door. So those are just little things. I don't know if anyone's actually going to, they just want to see that we are technically there. Let's go to Vimeo. It's optimizing it right now. Settings, advanced. Let's go over to thumbnail and we'll hit upload. Wow, it's already been 30 minutes of this stream. Generally, humans are really bad estimators of time. Oh, not upsell. That's the wrong one. Upsell, it's going to be the thank you thumb. Perfect. Hit save. Let's grab the URL. Let's go drop it into the funnel. And we did the bump last time. Let's jump back out here. Close this. That's our home page. That's the main page. And here, along with the challenge, create my account. So let's go. Plus, we'll do the video. And I'm going to do, we're going to change this to Vimeo. All right. And I think because that button is so important, I'm going to shrink this back to be 3/4. I think that's going to look fine. And there's a lot of extra spacing and padding in here. So let's just clean all that up. Just a lot of extra space. I think there's some padding in there. It is. Okay, I just want people to see this button as best they can. What a lot of times, there's so many different browsers and stuff. You got to check this, but sometimes people can have, they may see that when they load. Let's save this and let's preview it. That is the upsell page. Okay, play.
Awesome. We are so excited to see you inside the challenge.
We are going to be hosting our challenge inside.
The only thing I don't like about this is I really want that video and the button to be kind of the same. But now I don't want this to be so wide. So what I'm going to do is make another column here. I'm going to drop both of these things into this. So that way I have one row here just for the video. And now, because the video does have, we'll go in here. And I think I can make this full width. And I think the button is set to full width. We should make it full width. Full width, there we go. And let's kill this, all this extra space here. I want it like basically touching that. Yeah, I just want people to know, no mistake that is, what's it for? So see how I do that now? So now they're attached to the same box, but it's not affecting my text up here. Because if I started dragging the width of this whole, the lines wrapping and all that's going to be different. Let's push this all the way up. Very nice. I've got my receipt down here. I'm not going to get into all the receipt stuff here. There's some really cool code that I've written in the footer. And yeah, just not going to get into that right now. And I'll call this July challenge just for fun. But this script is pretty smart. It grabs the total of whatever that person purchased and it writes that back to Facebook. If you guys want that, you can just email us at help@KMW Support. I'd probably just share it with you. Okay. Get this to where you can see it full screen. So, and then, let's check it on mobile. We didn't do that. Create my Kingdom Messenger account. Let's check mobile size. Let's go like 24. It just seems like there's an awkward amount of vertical space here. Yeah, that's better. That's nice. I like that. It was just so tall. I don't know why. And I don't know why the button arrow is on the wrong side as well. So these are just little things. Maybe I should do that as normal. Yeah, that's nice. And arrow. Ooh, arrow. Oh, that's a Clickfunnels annoyance right there. There's like 2 search boxes, so I always search the wrong one. I actually want... That's the one we want, and I'll take this off. There we go. That's a lot cleaner, and we kind of over to the right, so that's good. Okay, let's save this and go back to checklist. This is a great, that's why so we uploaded that, we added to the funnel, and I didn't adjust the levels yet. I may go back out. This is just something I'll, this is in my opinion, the 95% mark, and I can live with these things, not having music, not having the audio levels just right. Okay, and then the proofreading and all that we'll do on a second pass. Thank you page has got its video. Very good. Okay, checklist is complete for that part for funnel. Let's move to automation. Okay, automation. So we use ActiveCampaign. We're going to essentially go back and check all of these. And I think just to make my life a little easier, I'm just going to put these in here. That's the recordings. So that's going to be that one. This one's going to be the lead. Like I said earlier, copy paste these things because you one little typo and then your whole thing doesn't work. So I've just learned over time to not trust myself to copy stuff like that. And then the breakthrough call, that's going to be that one. And we do want, I'm actually missing one because we need the actual, oh, did we make this workshop? It's called a challenge. I'm going to change it. Let's just stay consistent. So we need a welcome after purchase, and that is going to be for that guy. Challenge, and we'll have to set like send receipt or a welcome or we need the send instructions to create account with magic, and then include magic link. And then this automation is going to be like wait 1 day, then have you introduced yourself yet? Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll wait a day. We'll do that. And that's how we're going to do this section. Okay, let's change this word challenge before we go too far. And I think I'm just going to let's go ahead and close all these. I feel good about what this one looks like. Let's refresh this. I feel like that looks good. I don't These rounded corners. Let me just see how far I can round those. No. That just kind of looks silly to me, but well, okay, let's move on. Let's keep going. If I was taking some more time, I would not have it rounded here, not have it rounded in the bottom right, and maybe I'll just fix it. I'll just fix it. Okay, we're going to fix it. I want to fix it. Hashtag here. This is helpful. If anyone wants to know how to do this, you grab that CSS ID. You do need a little bit of CSS. And I'm going to load this after the other line of code there. So we're just going to say, excuse me, if I'm just going to go here so I can see what I wrote. So because I need to essentially overwrite it exactly. And I did something about rounded corners, border radius, overflow hidden. And I think there's a thing called border radius bottom right, border radius bottom left. I'm going to have to look that up, but that's pretty much how CSS stuff goes. You have to check it all the time. Okay, let's go one of these pages. Okay, there we go. And the CSS border bottom right. There we go. It looks just like you would think. And we're going to do 20. It's going to be 0 pixels. And we're going to add the phrase important. And we're going to do the same thing. I don't even think I need important, but why not? Left. 0, still overflow. That's fine. Okay, so that should make that really... oh, this is the breakthrough. Oh, man, I'm in the wrong... Okay, take this out. Save. Let's start closing some stuff. I'm getting confused with all these. There we go. I was wondering about that. Something didn't look right. And then we're going to add the button. So then we grab this button, CSS here. And these have to be done on a per page. You can't really copy these hashtags that I'm using. This is going to be different for your page, but the code inside is going to be the same. And so we do want to have, let's just paste these again. We're going to, I think it's border top. We'll do this as 25. Sorry, so the the bottom is going to be 25, 25, and the top's going to be 0, 0. Okay. Makes sense. It's going to be rounded straight here and then rounded down here. You see that? Why it's rounded? Let's see what it actually looks like on the browser. These are not important. That didn't even work. Why didn't it work? Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about this. I say that, and then here I am. Let's do this and just overwrite that because it's okay. I'm gonna take 60 seconds more on this. I'm not gonna waste too much time on it. Let's just do this and say border radius top right. Border radius. Ooh, wait, it's right top. Yeah, top. Oh, it's not border. It's border. Ah, that's so confusing. Okay, border radius. That's why it was showing an error. So good for you, Clickfunnels, showing me CSS problem there. So just radius was in the wrong spot, but it actually said that was incorrect, which I'm very impressed that they've got some validation on that. Okay, moment of truth. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that's not working, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I must have something important going on with that where it's okay. I wonder last place. Let's just do This is the stuff with CSS. You can sit here for an hour just messing with the silliest things. Hashtags, that should work. Okay, save. Let's get out of here. This is done. It's going to be functional, and we are wasting time now. Okay, close, 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 and close all these. Close this one. Close this one. Okay, now we do want to go back. We were going to change the word challenge. So when we check out with this product, and unfortunately I did it in 2 places because we had that discount. So let me go over here. Yep, I definitely did the wrong. I think I want to call it challenge now. So challenge, and we're going to delete that and paste. This is much easier to do now. It's very difficult to do down the road once people start bringing this in. So now I realize it is a Friday night, so I just didn't know if there's any other crazy entrepreneurs that are working on a Friday night. So that's what we're doing. Okay, follow-up actions. Let's kill this and do that, and challenge, save and close. Okay, so that has now been updated. I just want to do that while it was fresh. And let's move on to email automation. So I'm going to go to Innovo. I'm going to go to our Active Campaign account. Highly recommend Active Campaign. Yeah, for a number of reasons. But I am not going to do this from scratch. I am going to reuse one of these. I'm just going to duplicate it. I wrote all these emails already. This is not our first time doing a challenge. So I'm just going to, so let's see, this one's add, send a welcome email, wait an hour. Would they like an upgrade? Wait 6 hours. Send, oh, what does this do? Go. Oh, this is kind of complicated because it was a very different. Actually, no, we need all of this. This is good. I like this a lot. Reminder to create your account, introduce yourself. Perfect. So we're going to copy this. Tribe training welcome. This is the last one I did anyway, so I know it's probably the best because every time I do this, I duplicate it and I just make it a little better. Okay, copy. Yes, copy. All right, let's edit it. And the first thing we ever want to do after copying something is rename it, or else we'll never find it again. So we're going to go up here, July 2022, welcome, save. Okay, so now we can start changing stuff. So let's get, instead of this, we need, I wonder if this is for the lead. Okay, you're registered for the free training. Okay, we did a tag, then straight to welcome. That's only going to be a little, we're going to have to make 2 actually, because we have, I should have brought my iPad here because then I could have drawn this for you guys. But the tag, I actually have a map of this I could pull out and we could look at this in detail, but let's go through. I can just duplicate it again, I think. So let's just change this to lead. Let's bring this over so I can jump to it quick. So we're going to do a lead, create an automation, which we've done. I'll just wait till it's finished. Create a check-in email. So we do that. Let's go. I think it's called an abandoned cart. We did it somewhere else here. I'll do that one for the welcome, like once they've actually purchased, and then I'll see if they want to do an upgrade, and then that'll be it. But let's see, there's an abandoned cart. I think I called it abandoned cart. KMW abandoned cart. Let's see what's in here first before I get crazy. It's only 2 emails. So it says, hey, this actually has worked really, really well. Okay, this is exactly what I was going to copy. This is the one I want. So we're going to copy it. Yes, copy. Let's go in and edit it. Okay. I realize drinking ice water is like the worst thing to be doing on a live stream with a mic right here. So that's probably really loud. I just forgot to bring my water bottle in here. So, okay, Cam, July 2022, lead. Let's do abandoned cart. Lead to purchase. Let's see if we can get them to move from a lead into a purchase. Okay, so let's go grab our July 2022. So you see how we've teed up the tags in Clickfunnels, and I'm copying pasting them here exactly. So I don't need to go. I definitely will test this, and you see it does some weird line thing. This is just a active campaign bug. Refresh this page. It'll fix that little. It doesn't like adding new things to the mix while you're working on it. So lead comes in. Then what we do here is that we check to see, has this person purchased any of these things before? And the tag does not exist. I need to edit this. So we don't, I don't want that. I don't know why I put that in there. That shouldn't be there. So tag, if it's a workshop lead, tag exists. So this needs to be changed to July, that one. So this needs to exist, and they need to not be from that one, or a KMW purchase, or an on-demand purchase. And tag, this is getting really into our very specific stuff, so this is probably not very interesting, but what we're essentially doing here is saying, hey, if this lead exists, but we want to make sure that they haven't, because I'm going to basically follow up with an email that says, hey, we saw you started to check out, but you didn't finish. Would you like to still, buy a ticket, essentially? So we don't want them to buy a ticket if they already have a ticket, if that makes sense. So if people have gone to our previous workshops, we give them a all access pass to the next workshop. And not just the next one, but pretty much all workshops. If they pay us once, they get to attend all the workshops. And so, not saying that's a good idea. That's just what we did. And then once we'd started it, you can't stop that. So, purchase, let's see. So we want to make sure there's one other, KMTV, is it KM? Yeah, we want to make sure they're not a subscriber. And see, we're basically wanting all these things to be true. So we don't want these tags. If this tag exists, we want it to come back full. So KMTV, there's a basic one, monthly, and tag. So I think this got created before I duplicated it. This is way before all this was created. So KMTV, and I think there's one called Lifetime, KMW Lifetime Video. So these are all the same thing. We just use tags. I just happened to memorize this because I had to save. So we're going to check all these different things, and we're going to say, does contact match the following? So they have the tag, but they don't have any of those other tags. If so, if they have one of those other ones, they just registered by accident, basically. They didn't need to register. So I just did all of that so that someone doesn't accidentally get a personal email from Lindsay that says, and I wonder if I can, I don't know if I want to edit. Do I want to edit this? Oh, copy and edit. Perfect. Man, Active Campaign, you're really thinking of everything. I haven't done it in this workflow just yet. And we actually know their first name, so this is where we can add a lot more to this. Personalize, contact, first name. And I like to put this, a little hack for your email. Hey, comma, first name. So if the first name's not there, it's just blank and it just says, hey, I noticed you started. But if it is there, it's like, hey, Bruce, I noticed you started your registration. So that's actually how I write a lot of my emails is hey, comma, and then the name. It's just works well. I noticed you started registering for I'll say our upcoming Kingdom Messenger challenge, but didn't complete registration. Didn't complete your registration. So see why we don't want to confuse people if they did somehow purchase it or something happened. I want to make sure. Oh, we have to make we have to make sure they didn't actually buy this thing yet. So let's go. We'll go there. Okay, just wanted to check and see if you any questions about the challenge. You can simply reply. Man, reply with any. I don't even. These don't even proofread. Hope to. We'll just say like talk soon. And then I'll say here, and I want to get them all the way back to the page, which is going to be the $37 page. And let's go ahead and, go here, hit open. That one's complete purchase. So we'll go back to here, and I'm just going to hyperlink this so they can get right back to it. Because that's a lot of people, they get stuck on silly things. What I would say like is something silly or unnecessary is a better word. Let's redirect to that. They get stuck on these things where, oh yeah, I saw the ad, I was on my phone, and then I got a call, and then I couldn't get back to the page. Like, we've had people tell us that, and then we send this email, and they're like, oh, thank you so much. I was looking for this link, I couldn't find it, and then they purchase and it's all fine. So it's little things like that. You can't over communicate this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and just even do that in let's go first name. I think that'll really catch your attention. Got any questions? Insert, close. Oops. I think you have to, I don't know why that didn't close. Saw you started registration, ... Lens, and I like, this is, I don't know. I like to do that so it looks like it's coming from, it is a personal message, because if she replies, it actually does come back to her and to me. So let's save and exit this, and then we do need to go and make sure to that list, we need to make sure that they haven't actually bought this challenge before, because what they could do is they're going to get everybody's going to get the lead tag, but not everybody's going to have this. Ooh, I can't click on it. That's weird. There we go. Strange little UI issue. Okay, so if that, hopefully that makes sense. We need to make sure that the tag does not exist with that. So that's they shouldn't have purchased, essentially. Ooh, why can't I save that? I wonder if that's because it's not a real, and tag does not exist. I think it's because it's not actually in the database yet. But it let me add it here. It didn't actually let me add it there. Interesting. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah. It didn't save it. It says workshop lead, and it's supposed to say July lead. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, the little hack here, is to just go Kingdom Messenger, KMW web / I think it's July 2022. I'm going to go check out, basically. That's how we're going to fix it. Register for the 3-day challenge. So Bruce just got the tag, and I don't actually have to check out here. Let's just, this will be even more of a hack. Let's just open this in a new tab. All these little like workarounds here. Michael Scott just registered. That's wonderful. That was me. So let's go Bruce at Anovo. And let's go in here to the tag and just add that. Tags. Perfect. Let's go back. Let's refresh this page, and that should now work. Sorry, there's like a strange little bug here, but these are the things you run into when you're doing this stuff. Tag does not exist. Perfect. See, now I can save it, except I need to do this one as well. Save, and let's grab the lead one. I'm gonna have to go at all these. I'm probably sure that's how it's gonna go. There we go. Is it already in there? July? Oh, July lead. Perfect. Oh, because it wasn't there a second ago, but now it is. Okay. Because I checked out on the, it's just being really fast, because there it is. Perfect. Save. So that little change there would have broken this entire automation, and I would not have noticed that, and probably till after the event. So, okay, then we get this email, then wait one day, and then we send them this email. Copy and edit. We wanted to share a full Kingdom Messenger training with you. In the session, Lindsay, so we say, Lindsay, we shared, we'll just say our process on how to grow from an audience of 0 to 10,000 in 2022. That's the title, and we're going to bold that from, and then this is going to be that free training we had earlier, which is right here, recent broadcasts. Yeah, that's,
We're so excited.
I'm going to leave it there for now. Close that. Close that. Let's go. I'm going to write, we'll say URL is going to be this. And I want to kind of reword this. So let's just say watch on Kingdom. I don't have to go on Kingdom Messenger. So if you're kind of in the link, you can change stuff like this. Kingdom Messenger TV. There we go. Watch on Kingdom Messenger TV. Check the link. That's the new one. Okay. If you're ready to purchase a ticket, use this link. And this needs to be Kingdom Worship / I think it's July 22. I'm not going to guess because that's where mistakes are made. Copy this. Paste it. Okay. Okay. Subject. Let's do a little gift and say free 1 hour training. How to grow your audience from 0 to 10,000. Bruce and Lindsay, Kingdom Messenger. So we're kind of changing up that subject line every so often to keep it a little bit fresh. Okay, we are an hour into this. We're moving along now. Okay, so we have 2 emails. I've customized both of them. I like this. Perfect. What are we doing as the check? Oh, see, this is all wrong. So we want to make this. We have to say that contact does have this and does not have, and we want to get higher. Oh, we already filtered them out before, so I don't need to do all of these again. That's kind of ridiculous. Tag. I'm just going to do the purchase one. That's all we need. Challenge. Perfect. Challenge. And I'm going to do... let's just save that. That's all we need. Okay, this is good to go. So if someone checks out, and you can see like we just end the automation when it's not there. So wait 5 hours. What does this say? Feel free to adjust the time. Oh, I don't know why that's there. Okay, let's make that active. July 2020 lead, and we're good to go on that one. So this automation is 100% done. Create the automation. We wrote the check-in email. Wait a few hours. Preview link. And I'm just going to make a note. Since I didn't have this, I'm going to say wait a few hours. Actually, that's it, right? Check-in email. Yeah, that's great. So we did all of that. Welcome after purchase. I already have this one. I actually don't even need an email. They can just get an email after. This one will need an email. And that one, these are going to be easy ones because they're just giving them instructions on where to go. So I think you guys get the idea of how to do an automated email. Essentially, we just redo this whole thing I just went through with a different tag at the top. And that's how you would go about that. So July 2022, welcome. So I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to organize them a little better to kind of simplify that a little bit. So I'm going to stop there on the automation and just use the rest of our time to finish up the ads. So let's go down to the bottom. I'm going to do this after I'm done with this session, just to save you guys some time of seeing me kind of repeat the exact same process, just slightly different. And let's do this. So let's go to ads. We're going to go over to our ad account. And there we are currently running a few ads here. Yes, I know you've removed some detailed targeting options. And great. So I'm actually going to, let's just create this all from, okay, so we did a challenge here in TikTok. Let me just show you guys what was going on here. So this challenge we did in January, and this campaign, I'm looking at what worked well. Now, okay, I think in January we were able to target Christian people essentially, which is what our demographic is going to be a part of. So yeah, $156 per purchase. I think we got a lot more than 76. I think this was closer to like 150, 200. We broke even before it started. So I know Facebook only tracks around about half or less than half of the purchases. But I just wanted to see here, retargeting is always going to do well. I am not going to use any of this. I just didn't know if there's anything I could use and just duplicate, since that's kind of the theme of this whole process. So brand new campaign, auction. We want leads, sales. That's what we want. They've changed this one screen. So we're going to call this July 2022 challenge. No categories. Leave all this the same. And we're going to go in here. Now, I actually have some really good audiences that are performing really, really well. So I want to optimize for a purchase. And I'm probably going to start these all off at 20. And we're going to probably do like, I don't know, 10. We'll do 10 ad sets, I think. I'll show you guys how to build that out here in a second. And okay, so what I'm going to do, this is kind of cheating. if I'm doing a tutorial, because I'm going to be pulling stuff that I already have that I know is working. And the on-demand, so I'm just finding it here, the on-demand workshop here. Let's pull this one. I'm going to pull this challenge there, and I really like this one is just click. So I don't, and the webinar is a lead. So let's pull, sorry, I'm just kind of like processing what, okay, let's do link click. I'm just going to open all of these and we're going to hit edit. So if you choose 3 different campaigns, now I've got them all listed here. So I want to go to the on-demand workshop. Now you've got all these ad sets here. So what I'd like to do is just jump in here, and I think this has got all the Christian, this is just YouTube. Okay, and then all these restricted. Yeah, you can't target any of these people anymore, so I'm definitely not able to use that one. Facebook engaged, that is a retargeting. Page views, I don't know why I did it this way. Don't you love looking at stuff that you did and you're like, who put this together? This isn't actually the way I wanted to go with this. Let's go here. Let's just pull this out. I just want to check. I'm trying to find this one audience. See, this one's doing real well. Retargeting leads. I want that one. That's what I want. So webinar, click on this. And what I can do is copy this and paste it. Now these are 2 different. I hope these work. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay, I just have to rebuild it. I'm trying to save time, but I think if I just done this from the beginning, I'll just pull this up and then I'll jump between them. So this is always going to be the best audience for me. Retargeting. I'll just say best. Best retargeting. I wonder if I can just click on that. Does it pull the audiences in here? Sometimes they streamline this a little bit, but okay, custom audiences. We want lookalike, and we're going to pull. No, this is retargeting. Sorry. Definitely losing focus here. Okay, viewed content. If they added it to the cart. Instagram engagement, I just saw that. Workshop. Got workshop leads. Instagram. See, I actually don't know if that's Lindsay's posture account. I didn't. These are, guys, we're just like showing you guys everything that's going on here. So this could definitely be more organized. Website visitors. That's not in there. So I probably, video views is good. Post saves is great. Instagram, if people save the post, is always good. If anyone added it to the cart, but they didn't purchase, I need to go check which account that's looking at. KM leads. Posture website. Again, these are all very, very specific to us. Post ad engagements. Okay. I'm not doing any lookalikes right here. I'm going to do them in a second. That's not what I wanted. Instagram posts. Let's just add this. I don't even know which account, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. And let's add a few countries here. Canada. We have Australia. These are all kind of where all of our people come from, these countries. And we do New Zealand. We have England, or United Kingdom, I suppose. That doesn't make it. It's fine. Why? And I think I can leave automatic placements on. Detail targeting, we're going to leave that off because that's already targeted. Automatic placements. Just check if there's anything else. Okay. I'm good with that. The ad, that's a good question. We're going to use the landing page video as the ad. And I'm going to open this in Descript. If you guys haven't used Descript, it's a new tool that it's been around for a little bit, but it's new to our team. We kind of, meaning like I tested it out a year or so whenever it came out, and it looked promising, but we didn't know how it was going to actually work out. So it's done really well. So I'm going to call this, let me share my screen over here so you guys can see that. There's Descript, DE, and then script. We'll say July 2022 challenge. Oh, and double. Gotta click share twice. Create project. Okay, so let's grab Lindsay's video. So we typically use the landing page video as an ad. This is not the best way to do the ad. I'm just going to tell you if someone's watching and they're like, no, I wouldn't do that. I know. We're going to do a bunch of ads tomorrow. We film them on the phone, so it's it works great. What I like to do here is just get this to a square like that. And I may bump this up just a hair, center it again. And then we're going to put a headline here. And we use the same one all the time. So I'm just going to do this, and we're going to say, do you have a kingdom message stirring in your heart? Question mark. Maybe just do one. Try not to be too. So what's cool about this is I know I'm in Premiere. I know I can do it in Premiere. If you just saw what happened, I've just been working on this, and it basically transcribed everything for me. And did I even do the cuts and stuff? I can't even remember if I did the cuts here. Did I put music in it?
You have a kingdom message stirring in your heart right now, but you just don't know how to get it out there and share it with the world. For so many years.
Okay. So I'm going to zoom out here, and we're going to raise this up just a hair and down. Okay, so kind of like Premiere, but you can drag this guy all the way out. And so that means that text is going to stay up there. Or is it? Did I delete it? Did I change the color? What's going on? Great tutorial, Bruce. Where is the text? Oh my gosh. Do I have to add that again? Let's do this one. Move this. Oh, that is at the bottom. Okay. I don't know why that's not showing right now. Okay, let's delete this. I'm just gonna add it again. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I must have to hit a keystroke while I was doing something else. Do you have a kingdom message stirring in your heart? I actually like that break a bit better. Okay, let's see if we can do this without losing it this time. Okay, so we're gonna let that here. Now I'm also gonna add, let's just drag this. Maybe when I made it that big. No, see, that didn't Okay, let's do, I think you can do like a shape. Hitting this plus, a rectangle, that's what I want. And I'm going to move this below. Let's move to top and move this below the script. So what this is how this is gonna work, we're gonna make this the posture gold. I've got that color saved, so I'm just gonna paste it in there. And see how it's kind of sitting right behind there, and I'm gonna make this, oops, not the wrong one. Click on this guy. Perfect. I'm gonna leave. I wonder if you can just change the background color. You don't think you can. I think you have to actually okay. Let's leave that there. And then underneath here, we're going to add, I think it's called like smart text or dynamic. What's it called? Fancy captions. What a silly name. Okay. So let's go here, and now check this out. It just automatically created all these captions for me. Pretty cool, huh? So you just go here, and I'm gonna bring this in a little bit and see how it's like, it's really smart. It actually is changing. I'm gonna maybe we could do 2 lines. And I think I can change this to any font. Can we? It's not the fonts on my computer, but I think I can do open or source. What do we got to work with? Oh, very limited amount of fonts, unfortunately. Roboto it is. Okay, and that's all we have to do. I think I'm going to make this white underneath. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this one. I think I can just, oops. I think what's happening is, let me just make this a little bigger. Ah, there we go. I was like, just because my window wasn't big enough. Okay. We're maybe like a week or so into using Descript, but I really like it. It's very, very powerful, and I can't recommend it enough for doing a lot of social media videos and just being able to quickly get those captions. It just works so well. Bottom. So we're gonna change this one to black. That's good. I think that's gonna be really nice and clean. Yeah, and I'm just gonna, I don't see anything in here where it's necessarily transcribed it incorrectly. I could go through here and listen to it, which is probably the best thing to do, and just see if it missed a word. But it's honestly, I've never seen it do that. Let's just make sure this is good there, all the way through. And then it needs to end. I think there's a way to actually end this. And then actually I need all of this to end when she, so when that starts to fade, can I select all of these? Oh, there we go. That's just, all of that can fade. And we're gonna need this to be a little more centered like that. Great. Okay, I'm exporting. That's it. We're not going to sit and mess with it too much. And I think I can set region. Sorry, guys. I'm assuming that it's just going to render from end to end. So let's... I feel like... Oh. Okay. Go to File. We click Export. I think you can hit Publish, Export. I'm going to do Export to a video. This all looks good. 1080. Video quality is high. We don't need any metadata. And that's good. Let's hit Export. Oops. Click that a little too fast. What is going on? Video. High. And I wonder where it's being saved, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so we're going to go to Outputs. And I'll say 1 by 1. So that's a square size. The export on these is not the fastest thing I've ever seen. You can't really see it. I wonder if I can move this to that side. Nope. It's going to take about 6 minutes. So let's go ahead and keep building our ads, and we'll write some copy for it. It's not going to be perfect. I'm definitely going to have Lindsay go through this and think of some better copy for us. And let's share the screen again. Okay. So we've got everything. Let's get everything but the ad created while that is working. And there's a lot we can do here. So new... why does it say catalog? So I'm not sure why let's just create a brand new ad here. Create ad. We're going to set this to Instagram. My computer got, oh, it's because it's rendering the video and I'm streaming and I'm doing all kinds of things at the same time. So let's just see how it handles. So manual upload, I think I accidentally clicked on that. Single video. So we'll say, let's just do one where it's just the text from the landing page. So July 2022. There we go. So let's just grab that. That's a great line. Oops. Copy. Ads. That's going to be at the top of the ad. What else did she say here? We have do you have a kingdom message stirring in your heart really big? I'm going to go over to Descript and actually read what she said. Okay. Into that call, I'm just looking for some text, and I should have done this not as the very last thing, because this is probably the most important piece, is this text here. So let's, I'm going to leave it really, really simple just to get the first one launched. Learn more. Website URL is going to be the page I was just on. Kingdom. Oh. Messenger. Workshop.com. So that's just the link to simplify that. And tracking. That's all good. Let's go to the headline. We'll say 3-day kingdom. Let's just say 3-day challenge starts July 20th. starting. For our 3-day, this is very small, so I'm going to try to zoom in a bit for you guys. Join us for our 3-day Kingdom Messenger Challenge, July 27 to 29. And then I like to put the link again here because some people are reading and they just don't scroll down to go to the button. Point up and emojis. Now it's officially an ad. Some people like emojis. Register today. Okay. I think this is good for now. Let's go check on our video. Video export has been completed. And so let's go to upload. You guys can kind of see it come together here. Add video. Upload. Challenge 1 by 1. A lot of waiting. So the trick is just to keep moving forward, right? Let's call this 1 by Elsu landing, LVZ, LP, 1 by 1. Landing page, 1 by 1. And I'll say stirring in your heart. I'm gonna do some with so what I like to do is create this first one before I do anything else, and then we duplicate. Again, I did that for a lot of things in this project, but this is a great use case. So I can go here. I can't duplicate it right now because it's actually processing. Let's let that happen. And I can create a bunch of options right inside of this ad. So this one ad then becomes really the equivalent of like 5 ads. So instead of going and duplicating this and changing that, I'm just going to change the options here for different kind of variations. Okay, so that processed, but it doesn't like, yeah, that's fine. It never does. That's great.
Do you have a kingdom message?
That actually looks really nice. I'm not surprised. I knew it was gonna look good. Okay, so this is actually ready. I could launch this to our warm audience, and this would do just fine, I think. But we're gonna need a whole lot more targeting and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this, just to grab another audience real quick. Again, the ads is stuff that I pretty much change every 4 or 5 hours. I either add something or leave it, or create a few more variations of the creative. So I'm touching that all the way through the promotion. So I'll be doing that all weekend, and then and then hitting it hard next week, the couple days before the event. So let's do lookalike. LLA. Let's clear all this out. So these are going to be all of our people that looked. Now I've been running video view campaigns for the last month to try and get a lot of people just set up to to be watching our content, to kind of put their hands up, because we can't target faith-based content anymore, and so we have to go to I'm sorry, I am losing steam. It's getting late, and this is like my almost coming up on 6 hours worth of doing a live stream. So we were talking about, we're going to change it, lookalike. We can't target faith-based, so we have to do views. So people who've who have watched at least 50% of a video. If they watch 50%, we're going to assume that don't totally hate the content, and we're going to assume that they're a good lead. So I'm going to do 1% across the board. Lookalike paid. That's a really good audience. I think I'll do that as a totally separate one, because those are actually lookalike add to cart. And I'm going to run this by my ads coach, Chase Chappell, who is awesome. And we'll have him review this on Monday. Cool. So let's go here. And for retargeting, I know what the problem is on the retargeting. This is why I was just thinking, why is that? We don't really care where people come from, honestly. That's why the audience is so small, because it's just these few countries. And let's just see if I added United States. We'll just leave it. This is not going to be add to cart. This is going to be, what did I do? Did I change this one? Yeah, that's going to be paid. Lookalike paid clients. He may say to combine all this to one. So I've actually created one ad for that there and there. I'm going to probably make some variations with some images. I think that image of the stadium would be really cool. That just says reach a stadium size audience. Let's do one real quick. So for this, I'm going to do 2000 by 2000. We're almost there anyway. 2000. That's a square. And let's pull this. Let's just kind of, I'm not feeling this group anymore. Let's see. I don't want the dates. Okay. I'm going to try some variations here. I'm going to bring this back up. Let's center. And let's underline stadium size just so there's a little splash of color here. We are going to get lots of fun. I can just see it now. People upset about. Okay, I like that. We're going to go KMC. Stadium size, and we'll do 1 by 1. And I'm going to go duplicate here. And I'm just going to, like, the goal here is to figure out just a bunch of variations. And we're going to feed all of these to the ads and let it figure out what else we want to do. So I'm going to change it to that. Let's change this to dark. And we'll change this to white. I don't like that at all. Okay. Let's try the image now, brought back up to 50%. Oh, it's the wrong image. Delete that. And let's bring it on back up. And let's try just darken this. Yeah, maybe like just a little brown. That doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. And we'll just do brown. These are just for my own blue. Okay, there's 2. I can come up with a bunch more. I think that's going to do pretty well. I like that. Okay. It's going to get something. I don't know if people will buy, but it'll get something. Okay, so what we do here is we're just going to create a new one, a new ad. Create ad. And Instagram. Add media. So we're going to add both of these. Did I put in the graphics folder? I think I did. Let's go back. Oh, you know what? I don't think it's saved. Let's get out of here. I think I tried to do 2 at a time, so let's go export. KMC. Oh, there we go. Now it did something. I don't think it you can do that in the desktop app, but not. Oh, it did it as a zip. That's what. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what's going on down there. Stadium size. Let's do both of these. I think you can just choose both from right in here. Nope. Let's do this one. Do that one. Nope. Next. Let's just do original. And this one can be cropped. Let's just adjust that a little bit. Apply. Yep. I could do a bigger one. I can make an ad for that. Let's just. I don't even need the stories. Let's just go there. Done. And oh man. Edit group. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this dynamic experiences. Perfect. I want that on. And images. I will go figure this out without you guys. There's a way to add multiple images. I don't think it's not scrollable. That's not that. Don't use automatic media. Okay. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. So we'll just do stadium sized stadium. And then I'm going to, once I'm done with this, I'm going to grab all the text from the other one, bring it in here. And then I'm going to create, so I want to have like 3 or 4 video image options here. And then I'm just going to run that as a stadium size, and that will have 2 or 3 variations in there. And I'll copy that to each of these other ad sets. So we're going to test the same creative with like different audiences and see how that performs. So that is pretty much it. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop because I am struggling to put words together. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out. And this has been fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you've made it through all 3 parts, send me an email. If you made it this far, help@kmwsupport.com. I want to hear from you. I think you need a prize or something if you made it this far.